Hey, what's up, everybody? Knowledge here, coming at y'all with another video, some more real talk. I want to speak on something that doesn't get really a lot of play within the black community, but it's well known and it's I think, a really sickening disease within our culture. And the question I want to pose to everybody is, why is it that black people can't live together? When you look at, the Hispanic culture, sometimes you have 7, 8 of them motherfuckers living in one house. Now, a lot of times people crack jokes on them, and say they got a whole classroom or something living in their house. But in today's economy, when you really think about it, it's smart. Because if you got 8 people living in a house, let's say y'all got a 3 or 4 bedroom, okay, you got 8 people in there, everybody's working, or maybe 5 of the 8 is working, y'all can all pull together some good money, and stay above water. Maybe own a car, start, investing your money, you can really come up. But when I look at my people, it's like, we do not want nobody staying with us. I don't give a damn what type of situation you in. You might have, you lucky if your mama let you stay with. That might be the only, person, or maybe your grandma. But even sometimes your mom or your grandma, they don't want your ass staying with them. You might can stay with them for about, 2-3 days, maybe a week. But after that, we all know the black people, it's going to be, some doors slamming. It's going to be, some rude comments. The attitude and the vibe in the house is going to start to switch a little bit. And, I asked myself, like, damn, like, why is it that black people, we do that to each other? Like, times is hard nowadays. A lot of people losing their jobs, losing their houses, and you can't really shit on the next person because you don't know what's going to happen 2-3 years from now. You might be in the same situation as, somebody you looking down on right now. Who knows? You think you have a plan for your life, and, God got a way of showing you're not really in control of shit. You can try to, control stuff, but at the end of the day, the chips fall where they fall. But, it's something that, I was thinking about today. And it really goes back to just us having, unity. I think that's probably the number one downfall within our community, is that we lack unity. If we get off all this bullshit and all the stubbornness and this crabs in the barrel mindset and just, favoring money, I think we could do a lot as a people. And, until we start having that unity, or, big mass of black folks come together and actually start, trying to change things, it's we headed to the wrong goddamn hill, because, it's sad. You got some people, their own mama say, hey, you can have a kid and say, I'll let you stay here for a couple of days, but you got to get your ass out. Black people just cannot stay together. And, I've heard some of my, my friends in my personal life, they might be going through, a situation, and they get kicked out of their house, or, it don't work out, and they get into it with somebody in the house, either their mother, or they friends, or, it could be a friend you've been cool with since the first grade, and, you move in with them or whatever, and, it's a problem. And it's a real big problem within, the black community. You got even some white people that, be able to stay together and shit. But, when you really think about it, it's a big problem. And, you might not think it's a big deal because you might have your own place and all that other stuff. But, like I said, we don't know what the hell happened. You could be up today and down tomorrow. That's why, it's always important to try to plan for the future and stay humble, because once you start putting your ass on your shoulders, which is what a lot of, black folks do once they start to get success and money, that's when you have your downfall. But, I think this needs to change, within just not our families, but just our community. Help motherfuckers out. I know a lot of times, we don't, you don't want nobody invading your space. That's just humans in general. But when it comes to helping somebody out, especially if you know this is a person who, you know, is just having a rough time right now, they just need a helping hand, hey, help them out. Because it might be a time in your life where you need somebody to help you out. Black folks need to come together and start helping each other out. You know, stop, you know, tearing each other down and all that shit. You know, y'all quick to say, you know, fuck that nigga over there, fuck that black bitch, I hate black women, I hate black men, but, you know, y'all won't help each other out. And we really need to get back to that, you know. That when you know, the Black Panthers was feeding the community, we was helping each other out. You had, when the Black Panthers were around, you had women that might have a problem with their husband. They didn't call the goddamn cops. They'll call the Black Panther movement because they knew they had more power and more substance in the community than the goddamn police. And I think we need to get back to that because, you know, our unity is just, it's terrible. But, you know, y'all comment, rate, subscribe. I'm out. Give me your feedback. Peace.